For today's meditation, I want to read from Proverbs chapter 27, verse 6. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. This verse got me thinking, and I was asking, hey, can I call someone who wounds me a friend? And why will I trust the wound of a friend, And I asked a couple of friends what their opinions on this were, and there were varying perspectives. But one thing I believe that this passage teaches is that sometimes what we want from people is not what we need. And why do I say this? It says the kisses of an enemy. It says an enemy multiplies kisses, and we all love kisses. Like, we want people who are friendly with us, but we don't realize that this person is actually an enemy because he's giving us things that we like, we appreciate, and things that seem to be good. But a friend could wound us by their words. And I read another translation of this passage, and it says, a friend's wounds from his honesty. Like, when a friend is being honest, it can be a wound to you. And the point there is, sometimes the people who truly love us are not going to give us what we want, what we are expecting. And I think of the scenario or the incident of Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane when Judas Iscariot came to kiss him. Judas Iscariot came to kiss him. I mean, this is fascinating. Do you know that I'm actually just thinking about this on this video? So Judas came to kiss him, sort of a friendly kiss, but indeed was a betrayal. He had already given a signal to the soldiers that the person who I kiss would be the one you are to arrest. But think about it. Peter, James, and John, who went with Jesus to Gethsemane and were supposed to pray with him, they slept. And Jesus was, I'll say, hurt by the fact that they slept. He came to them the first time and was like, hey, can't you wait with me just 1 hour? And he went again. Now, of course, I'm not claiming some sort of revelation here, but I'm just thinking about it. This is what meditation is all about. I'm thinking about the scripture over and over again. So I'll keep thinking about it after this video. But the point is, those were his true disciples. Those were the people that really loved him, because we saw, at least when the soldiers came to arrest him, Peter, one of the people who was sleeping, took his sword and wanted to fight for Jesus. But he was the one who wounded or hurt Jesus by sleeping. Now, of course, I know it's quite a far-fetched example, but the point is, sometimes people who give you what you want or who do the things that look expected to you are really not your friends. And your friends are the people who actually do some things that hurt you, but they are the ones that have your best interest at the heart. And so the natural question from this will be, how do I identify who is my friend and who is my enemy? One scripture that comes to mind readily is, a friend is one that sticks closer than a brother. And so even in the times when you are facing some trouble or facing some difficult situation, the friend is the one who doesn't leave, who is there with you. Maybe that's one way to figure out a friend, or maybe it's about being faithful, someone who stays faithful to you regardless, And I was telling a friend that society teaches us to cut people off real quick. Once somebody has hurt you, once somebody has done something that you probably just don't even like, cut them off. Like, you don't want to have anything to do with them. And that might be just the wrong approach to this, because sometimes a friend will hurt you or wound you, but you can trust them.